Welcome back. We are live via Temper Crypto TV. We are live one more time on a Wednesday evening. We are live. Do say something as you are coming in on the comment section. All right, Stone,
Yes,
is it Wednesday today or Tuesday?
it's Wednesday today. Fourth day of the week. Okay,
What's day of the week?
the fourth day of the week.
And
It's
the 26th.
the 26th,
January
of
is
the
already
first
gone.
month. January is already gone, and let it go away because it was a very bearish month, including December. We're looking forward to the future, which is February.
So, do
The
you
future.
think the market also knows that it's January, or
Yes, of
it
course.
just how does this market know that it's January? No, let me play low. Uh,
It has to know. It produces data. It tells you the date, everything on the charts. It's updated. Of course, the market has to be updated with time and everything around it. Of course, it's more updated than most human beings. There are some people who don't know what day it is today, or what date it is today. They don't know whether it's January. They don't know whether it's 2022. But you go look at the charts in the market, they will tell you every information that you know about time, the markets, and the price of everything that you want to buy or sell in the market. So the market is quite aware what is what day is it today.
Now, great
Quite
stuff. Quite interesting indeed.
yeah.
We are live via Temper Crypto TV. What you just have to do, please share this live broadcast to your friends. Invite everyone. Tell them we are live here. We've got an interesting topics as usual, as always. And the market is really, really positive at the moment. It's smiling at us. So there's nothing to worry about. People need not to cry. It's positive. Stone, yesterday the market was at 37,000 US dollars.
Yes.
I see today it has jumped to
Yeah.
38,000 US dollars, and during the day it was actually going for 39. Um, what's your opinion on that?
You know, looking at the bull market right now, I did yesterday wanted to see a breakthrough in the market with my support and resistance levels that were already set, but now I'm also witnessing a very, very interesting trend that is forming as well, which is the Elliott wave theory that you are seeing here in front of you in the screen is a pattern that I once discussed before on the show as well. This is the second time that I'm discussing this pattern. But like if you look at the chart, the BTC versus US dollar chart, of course, if you look at it in this angle, you won't see much of the pattern that is forming. But now, until you zoom in so that you can see the pattern that is forming right now, you can see in another dimension that you can see an Elliott wave theory that has formed. It is a well-known repetitive pattern by traders around the world, whether they are trading forex or stocks. But now also in cryptocurrencies, it's also applicable. And I also have like a theory that also supports this wave theory that is happening. Hence, I call it a bull run. So I think that we are on a bull run at this point in time because there are stages that are yet going to be forming. Okay, so they have wave one, wave two, wave three, and so forth. So Elliot, okay, just to go on the background of this pattern, Mr. Elliot used, but it really doesn't matter what it is. It can easily be currencies, bonds, gold, or oil. Okay, so he used it anyway. This guy who invented this pattern, he was a trader in the 50s and he made more than $50 million in that time. And I believe $50 million in those days was a lot of money in the 50s. Even now, $50 million is a lot of money, especially here in South Africa, if you are having a currency like the rand. So the first wave, they say the stock, but you can also refer it to as the currency or the cryptocurrency. Its initial move upwards, as we see here, we have an initial move upwards here at this point, where you see buyers that are starting to step in after a long bearish trend in the last few days. Of course, now you also have a retaliation of the cryptocurrency itself, usually caused by a relatively small number of people that all of the sudden, for a variety of reasons, real or imagined, feel that the price of the stock is cheap or the price of the cryptocurrency is cheap enough. Something that we've been speaking about, that the cheaper the cryptocurrency, the better it is for people to start to enter the market. The stock is cheap, so it's perfect for time to buy. This causes the price to move to rise. So hence we are seeing this rise at this point in time as well. But there are also rises also with the Cardano as well. As we see the Cardano, it took a heavy knock after that harmonic pattern that has formed right at the D point, right falling down to the bearish point, but also it's considering itself also going to the bull run. As you can see, these candlesticks that have formed with the power in these last few hours. This is the 1 hour chart that I'm looking at. Also, the BTC chart is also a 1 hour chart. I also have support and resistance here. This is the Cardano at 0.9. It fell down even less than $1. That was a heavy knock. Most cryptocurrencies at the matter of fact, they took a knock. Then I also have the resistant line. So this resistant line for me, for the Cardano project at this point in time, is my resistance. If it breaks through that resistance, most certainly I see a bull run in a sense that, because after a harmonic pattern, it is likely that the market is going to move up again. Obviously, cryptocurrencies are in correlation. So if Bitcoin moves up, likely most cryptocurrencies are going to move up. So we will be expecting Cardano also to be breaking these levels. If anyone is looking to invest to a coin that is much more cheaper, Cardano could be a very good opportunity for someone to enter the trade and try to take advantage at this point in time, because it can go as high as 1.6, whereas right now it is at 1.1. So also Cardano bears the potential of making profits at this point in time. Looking at this bull run also as well with the BTC, right here at this point, the second stage, if we're going to our notes again, it talks about now at this point, enough people who were the original wave consider the stock overvalued. Okay, this causes the stock to go down just a little bit. It won't go like bearish, like go deep into but it will just go down a little bit, and then the buyers will come back again. Hence, we call it the wave three. So this usually longer is the longest, the strongest wave. The currency or the stock or has caught the attention of the mass public. Hence now we also, when we talk about the mass public now, this now goes to the fundamental analysis aspect of it. Now hearing stories around, like the Turkish president as well said something. But you know what? Let me just go to what the analysts are saying about the Bitcoin right now. They are talking stories, like there are
Okay.
rumors that are coming out, like the BTC price is 38K.
All
So
right.
these type of, yeah,
Before then, let's talk about Cardano. We've actually had a session the other day about Cardano. It sounds like it's still a solid project, still a solid coin. There's much development that's happening behind the scenes, so it's still very much alive. It could surprise a lot of people, especially this year going forward.
true. That's very true, because it has a strong pull trend as it tries to pull off. Of course, the Cardano community, they are positive about this project. They believe that the Cardano will start having a surge of prices soon enough, because there were stories that came out about the Cardano. It dropped, but heavy dropped. But that drop also means that it will come back up again. So I hope this could be the same story when it comes to the Bitcoin, where it dropped severely, hopefully to come back up again. So hence we are having these stages. The Elliott wave theory is a repetitive pattern, very powerful pattern. It's a hardly disputed, because when it happens, it does have that impact of a bullish or a bearish trend. Because the Elliott wave theory exists in both. You can have a bullish Elliott wave theory, you can have a bearish Elliott wave theory. So right now we are at stage 4 right now of the Elliott wave theory when we are looking at the cryptocurrencies. And as you can see, my resistance line right there on the top is looking to break through the $38,000 mark, looking to go to $40,000 per 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 Bitcoin. If that happens, there is an assurance that the cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin will start having a serious bullish trend, or a very sharp bullish trend. Obviously, a little bit of bearishness, like the second stages here, as you see in the Elliott wave theory. So the fourth stage, after the fourth stage, it will come the fifth stage, as it's stated, as its nature. You have the wave 4, and then we have the fifth wave. This fifth wave, the point most people get on the stock or on the cryptocurrency or on the currency, and is most driven by hysteria, but Bitcoin is also driven by a lot of forces other than hysteria. But now this is also stocks also driven by hysteria. You usually start seeing the CEO. This time, maybe you're gonna start seeing famous people like your decentralized metaverse and other cryptocurrency news that are positive, that are coming out, and people that are involved in the cryptocurrency space, that are going to start talking about the cryptocurrency, only unless maybe you have someone like the Fed or the big banks having to talk negative news, and then you just suddenly see a bearish trend forming. But let us just hope that does not happen. And the magazines also, you have articles like this as well on our site. In this present day, we have articles like this, where 39 is the favorite. So people who are trading, if they hear stories like BTC prices 38K, as Bitcoin analysts focus on weekly close, they say on the weekly close it will be looking at 39,600 per Bitcoin at the end of the week. And this is favored short-term target, whether or not Bitcoin price action ultimately returns to downward momentum. So they say maybe after this $39,000 per Bitcoin, it is likely that it will start coming down again. But BTC stage new retest 38,000 resistance on January 26. Optimism increased over the potential recovery to $40,000 per coin. So this is the stage 5 that I'm speaking of about in the Elliott wave theory that I've been showing, that I've just shown you just now. So this is what we are experiencing at this time, at this point in time. We are on the fourth stage, just people just pulling off, but soon this the fifth wave is still gonna get into the chart that will describe the final phase of the cryptocurrency. Usually, after the Elliott wave theory, you are likely to witness a little bit of a bearish trend afterwards. But at this point in time, traders take opportunities of such trends. At this point in time, a buyer could come in and then just start sending the cryptocurrencies beyond the $39,000 per mark to reach the $40,000 per coin at this point in time. So tell me what you think. Do you think we can have a breakthrough? Do you think the 39,000, 39,600, could it be the limit? Can it go beyond 39,600 at the end of the week? What is your prediction?
Look, it's possible. Like you mentioned that it will depend also with the fundamentals that comes through. Anyone can decide. The superpowers can decide to, bring some news that are negative or
Super cats.
even positive. But yeah, look, we are fighting against the superpowers against the tsunamis, who are actually trying hard to discount this market. But yeah, look, um, my take, like what I said yesterday, if we move over 40,000 US dollars, then I'll confirm the bull run. Currently, I still see the movements, which are good towards the confirmation, But yeah, anything can happen at this point in time. But once it breaks through the 40 resistant, then can confirm on the bull run.
No, that's a good answer for that one. So, but another news that came out that can support this bull run or can bring some sort of as optimism. News came out in Turkish president orders ruling party to organize metaverse forum. So now an understanding of cryptocurrencies around the world is broadening, and different countries are trying to take charge of what's happening in the metaverse. Obviously, if you are a community that is interested in investigating such platforms like the metaverse, you are also someone that is also investigating cryptocurrencies, because these are interconnected platforms that can never be separated. You cannot talk about metaverse and not talk about blockchain or cryptocurrencies or NFTs, interconnected. When you talk about this new technology of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the mother technology that brought about these new developments that we see also in the tech world. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and the ruling AK party officials met earlier this week to discuss the metaverse, with the president calling for comprehensive research on the subject. So there are some people who are still catching up to the idea of the metaverse and cryptocurrencies. Erdogan has reportedly urged the AK party to study the metaverse, cryptocurrencies, and how transactions are made using them, according to a Daily Sabah report. Wow. AK party is a ruling party apparently in the Turkish Republic, in the Turkish country. So imagine here in South Africa, we have the ruling party, which is the ANC. If like Ramaphosa would call upon ANC officials to do a research on metaverse and also on cryptocurrencies, that would be a very very positive thing to do, so that the knowledge of cryptocurrencies also arrives soon, because it's high time that we start catching up with other countries. We don't want to catch up afterwards, after these other countries have already done that. Hence, that is why it's also important to also spread out the news about other countries that are developing within the cryptocurrency space. Speaking
Look,
about that, yeah.
the thing is, there was some sort of movements in South Africa. I remember the president, Cyril Ramaphosa, set aside a commission to research about blockchain. I remember that
Okay.
time, but it's few years back, I think 3 years, 3 years back, when it was set aside, and then but I don't hear anything of late. I don't think it um actually moved or took a traction.
Mm,
So yeah, it was a good move by then, but seeing that there's not much improvements or any progress on that, I'm worried about our government again. They had taken the initial step to the positive direction, but seeing that there is no progress, it's worrisome. Of course, other countries, they are actually, like you just mentioned, they are investigating, they are researching about blockchain, metaverse, cryptocurrencies, which is a great thing. But of course, you just mentioned also that there are so many people, even big figures out there, who are not really much versed on this market, who don't know anything about this market, who are not really um, knowledgeable about this market. 12 years later, some people, they're still taking a catch up. They're still catching up. So, which is a worrying thing.
Mm. No, no doubt about that. Okay, but hopefully, like we have Empire Crypto TV, to try to cover out most of this knowledge about the cryptocurrency. But looking at the coin market cap as well, another bull run that we are looking at is a top gaming yes, there are tokens as well. Okay, some of them Decentraland. Okay, talking about Decentraland, I'm gonna go further with that because I wanna go into the subject of the developments in the metaverse as well. Because Decentraland is sort of like, these are new exchanges. It's a coin right now that is in the exchange that we are seeing on online. But in the metaverse development, there is a new development of Decentraland. Decentraland, you can buy assets, buy property, buy land within the metaverse. It also acts like an exchange of within the metaverse. Here we have a crypto exchange, which is Binance, CoinMarketCap, and other crypto exchanges that are available. But now there is a new form of exchanges that is happening that allows people to engage in NFTs and also engage in the metaverse, which are more into a futuristic level that are not yet known or well known by people like the exchanges that we have on the cryptocurrency space. Decentraland up by 6.7%. Looking at the chart as well, Meta Decentraland as well, looking to be doing well this afternoon as we are seeing the bullish run in the crypto space as well, up by 5.15% as well. Another coin that is looking positive, it's green, no blood, no blood in the streets, but green. It's all the jungle sitting nice and clean, and healthy. The market looks healthy when it's green, and green represents all the healthy stuff that you can eat. But now this market also looks healthy on the other side. But just to say that, but also I wanted to look into is a Decentraland. A tweet came out just to show you how did these Decentraland operate or how they might look like. Someone sent a tweet some time ago, a very positive tweet, not to inform people about these apps that are coming in. So in the Decentraland, you also have avatars, some sort of. If you may allow me, Justin J, to pick up this video on. Okay, let me see this. Well, it's Decentraland. Oh, sorry about that. Ooh, that is loud. That is the like a short ad of Decentraland. So you see the settings, sort of like an app type of thing. Go in there, buy land, piece of property, a bunch of avatars. This is the new form of 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 exchange that we might be moving in. But this is only just based like in an avatar, based in a metaverse development type of thing. So metaverse is the one brand. Then you also have Decentraland, and there's also what's the other one? There's another one, Sandbox, that is also competing with Decentraland, also providing these services that the central and might also be provide. What is Sandbox? Sandbox Crypto. Sandbox is a virtual world. Okay, let me just share that with the rest of the viewers. Um, Sandbox is a virtual world based on the blockchain, like that virtual world, the same video that I just shown you, that allows users to create, build, and trade assets in a game. So you see now these apps that are coming in with much power. Now they are also creating apps, and at the same time they're also buying and selling assets. Now soon enough we'll be also having to buy and sell cryptocurrencies within the metaverse, but using these platforms. But to tell you the truth, these platforms, Decentraland and Sandbox, are based on gaming for now. Okay, so while they are still on gaming, but there is a possibility that they will expand and spread and into the metaverse. So I don't know what you think about the idea of these new apps that are coming in, but of course, will Binance adapt to the metaverse? Most certainly, they will adapt to the metaverse. But if they do adapt, it will be a major shift, and that shift can also cause the bull run to continue in the cryptocurrency space because
Yeah,
of the
look,
tech.
I like and I love how the cryptocurrency market is evolving. We are moving from coins that don't have use cases, that just provide sort of just on the software or something. We're moving into the cryptocurrencies that represent something solid, something tangible, like the sandbox, Decentraland, where they some games. There is a platform with some games where you can go in there, buy a house, in the metaverse, buy land in the metaverse, build your houses in the metaverse. So it means now there's use cases, big use cases for these tokens. So
Mm,
that's what we're looking at into with the crypto. We don't want to have a coin. This is a coin, and they just start giving it some huge English behind, saying this coin can do this and this coin can do that and that, but you don't really understand exactly what exactly is it solving, what exactly is it all about. So we need coins that have got a simple, clear use cases and a clear solution. What is it solving? So
mm,
this is a good direction, a good way where the cryptocurrency market is going.
yeah.
Absolutely, it's excellent.
Yeah, it's absolutely excellent, man. Because if you look at the background of Decentraland itself, Decentraland is a 3D virtual world platform. Users may buy virtual plots of land and the platform as NFTs, non-fungible tokens, via the Mana cryptocurrency. Everything that is involved in cryptocurrencies is supporting the current surge in the cryptocurrencies as well, which uses the Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum is playing a major role when it comes to smart contracts and NFTs. Not as big as not Bitcoin is not playing as big as the Ethereum at this point in time. It was open to the public in February 2020 and is overseen by the non-profit Decentraland Foundation. So these are small apps that are being developed. For now, they might not have so much of an impact in this point in time, but going into the future, looking into the markets as well, they can be a possibility that the attachment of bitcoins and these applications that are powerful enough, that are giving us so much access to the technological space and the virtual world, could also be the main reason why the cryptocurrency will be highly considered. So, all the buyers out there, all the people who are holding cryptocurrencies, it is not fake, it is not, it is gold that you have digitally. It is worth something, because 10 years from now you will regret, not entering the market right now, while it was still able for you to enter, for you to understand, not only just to enter but to understand, because the understanding also grows with the market itself. You will grow like the Bitcoin, like how your understanding was only just 10%. And Bitcoin, when it started, it only started with less than 10 cents. But now it grew up to 69,000, $68,000 per coin. Also, your understanding of the cryptocurrency is likely to grow alongside with the cryptocurrency. The more you understand the cryptocurrency, and the growth within your mind is the better, because by the time you are old enough and you're having your own children, this investment will be the investment where you said, you know what, I saw it long time ago, and then I took advantage, and then now I understand and I know how to use cryptocurrencies. It's not about making money most of the time. It's not about being rich, but also having a rich mind to be able to understand the future of finance. And once you understand the future of finance, it is likely that you will also participate and not get confused like everybody else, because by that time, everyone will want to be understanding, oh, what is happening? But this time, right now, is this the time that you must understand the cryptocurrencies and how they work at this bearish moment, so that you can also benefit in the future.
Great stuff.
Like,
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you so much for everyone who came through. We are live via Temper Crypto TV. We are analyzing the markets live. We share all this information with you. The purpose of all this is to educate our people, our communities, our African children, brothers and sisters, to get this information, to make use of this information. There are people who are making money in the crypto space. There are people who are becoming multimillionaires in the crypto space. In fact, the blockchain space has produced billionaires already in the last. Imagine the blockchain is it just came in the last 12 years, but there are some multi-billionaires already in this space. So everyone has got an equal opportunity to get involved, equal opportunity to make money in this space. Only what you have to do is to research as much as possible. Do not sleep on this opportunity. Research, 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 and make money. Do not forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Go over onto YouTube, find Empire Crypto TV, like you can see on the screen, and then subscribe. Once you have subscribed, every time we go on, you get that notification that Empire Crypto TV is live. All right, thank you so much. We meet again tomorrow with another splendid show. So yeah, let's talk about it again tomorrow. Do not miss
yeah,
it. Thank you.
night.